This video is a quick PSA. If you are looking to get your Paraguay residency in the near future, there is one complication that all of my clients are surprised by in the Paraguay residency process. However, it is very straightforward procedure once you are a resident of the country. Today, I'm going to dive into what that misconception is, why it's surprising to some clients, but why it is absolutely essential in Paraguay. So I'm a Paraguay resident myself, and when clients come to me and are looking to obtain a Paraguay residency, one thing I am always sure to mention to them is that once you obtain your cedula, once you are a resident in Paraguay, and once you have your tax ID in Paraguay, you will need to file monthly accounting and monthly reporting. Now, you can file 0 on this monthly reporting if you are not physically in Paraguay, you are not spending money, you are not making transactions in the country. You can simply file 0. However, as a resident in Paraguay, this is still a requirement. Even if the filing is 0, filing is still required. And once you become a resident and a tax resident in Paraguay, you will have access to the portal. However, an accountant will likely need to file on your behalf. So filing for 0 if you're not in the country and you have no transactions as a Paraguay resident starts at around 30 USD per month. So while it is a low overhead, it is still a constant cost that you are going to have to incorporate into your budget. As a Paraguay resident, the minimum you'll pay is around 30 USD for the monthly accounting. Now, if you live in Paraguay, either part of the year or full-time, it's important to note that likely when you're making purchases, you're going to have to give your ID number. For example, when you're at the grocery store, when you're at the cinema, anywhere where you are swiping your card, they will ask you for your identification number. This purchase is then tied to your ID and to your name, and you will have to go in and have an accountant register these costs monthly and file them for you. And this simply shows that you have been in the country, and you can use this to then file your taxes at the end of the year. If you are living in Paraguay and you do have expenses going in and out of your account, then you will likely be paying more than $30 a month. Now, the cost of the accountant depends on how many transactions you have going through the account on a monthly basis. If you have 20, it's going to look a lot different than if you have 200 transactions on a monthly basis. However, the accounting cost will be based on how many transactions you have monthly. Keep in mind, this is for personal, this is not for a business entity. That will look different, and there are separate reporting requirements for a Paraguay EAS or any Paraguay business formation structure, which we can assist with our accounting team in Paraguay. So if you are considering obtaining your Paraguay residence either now or in the future, keep in mind that there is going to be a small monthly fee, as once you are a resident, the filing requirement is going to be required. However, there is good news. The good news is that myself and my team on the ground in Paraguay can not only assist with residency, they can also assist with this monthly filing, with company formations, with bank account formations as well. However, banking is a little bit more tricky, as you will need to live in Paraguay, depending on the bank, from 6 to 12 months in order to open a stable bank in Paraguay. There are a few that you will be able to open right off the bat, but they are fintech banks and they are smaller banks. If you're really looking to work with one of the global banks in Paraguay, you will need to live there for a set amount of time, and that amount of time simply depends based on the bank. It can vary based on the bank and based on the person working at the bank, quite honestly. However, it is possible to open personal banks in Paraguay. Once you do have this monthly filing, once you have lived there for a set amount of time, it is absolutely a possibility for you. If you're interested in learning more, all of our links are below. You can check out our Paraguay Residency Essentials course, or if you're looking to get started on the residency today and you know that this is the country that you want to live in, or a residency and tax residency that you want to hold as a global citizen, as as a digital nomad and structure your global citizen lifestyle through a Paraguay residency, we can assist you further. All of our links are below. Shoot us an email and we can get started on your application today. Don't forget, if you are interested in what a week in my life living in Asunción in Paraguay looks like, click the link above to learn more about a week in my life living in Paraguay.